Wow. What more can you say? It's the 8,017th time the Earth has aged by a year, and it just feels as fresh as the first time. So what do I play? So I went back into the minds of fan suggestions from recently, and I was like, you know what? Life is Strange was a lot of fun to play. Lots to riff on, lots that I genuinely enjoyed as well. Let's go play Before the Storm. Controller just will not work. Okay, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't even want to use my controller anyway, so we'll just do it this way. Hell is empty. This one is really cringy, and I hate that word. There's gonna be a bonus episode next year.
Don't you mean this year if you're in Australia?
Chat's gonna be awful during this? I don't know. We got you through it in Life is Strange. Some people are a little bit too knee-jerk, trigger happy, and they're like, these teenagers are talking like teenagers. That's bad writing. But I think most people were kind of, they kept it fairly well balanced. Man, Chloe just has no respect for trains, dude. Also, this is like way too loud probably, but we'll see. Teenagers do talk like this, just not in Boise, Idaho, okay? Sick, dude. Totally traumatized that train driver.
Mom would kill me if she knew I was out here.
She'd probably be more pissed about the, like, near accidental death than she would be about you going to a rock and roll concert. But then again, I don't pretend to know what American baby boomers think.
No trespassing? No way.
I'm getting used to the PC controls here. Okay, alright. Chloe, you're taking it a little too far right off the bat here.
Holy shit.
You just gave double middle fingers to a sign. That's something I would do, and as a result, I don't respect it. Yeah, it's like totally haunted by the specter of the unspent wages of the working class.
Those guys need to get a room.
They need to get an octagon, is the real thing.
Or not. Mom would totally flip her shit if she knew I hiked for an hour just to see a show.
We're not really seeing the show. You're just kind of standing outside of an old mill right now.
I'd join a motorcycle gang if I had any friends.
We're already in emo territory.
This place has collected a lot of junk over the years.
Yeah, you just added one more piece after the train section, if you know what I mean. Okay. I know, upgrade your Estus, sit and rest, you know, use the Lord Vessel, teleport to blah blah, I get the idea. You know, I never thought about the idea of giving my face a pocket. But that would be helpful if I wanted to store like a slice of cheese for later or something like that.
You gotta let me in. Check it. I'm totally legit.
They're checking ID at the old mill party with the raging bonfire outside? Yeah, you gotta be real mature. You gotta be at least 21 years old to get into our illegal party.
Can't let him push me around. Should I go back and stand up to him? Or can something around here help me convince him?
Throw gasoline onto the bonfire. I thought this was 6 Bear Traps. All the best bands. Play all the best venues. I think this is where Coldplay got their start, actually. Okay, let's put some graffiti here. For no reason, I guess.
Perfect place for me to work.
This seems like a really good way to get killed, is just to start defacing someone's personal property 1 meter away from being completely visible. Not a meth lab or free candy. Let's do free candy.
Free candy.
Haha, they're gonna think that this dude's a pedophile. It's a victimless crime. You're done, bud. That's a BC reference. Okay. This isn't Broadview, it's Arcadia. I see. Gadung-gunch. Ooh, betting stub. It's LA Noire all over again.
I owed somebody $1,000, I'd be shitting my pants.
Chewer v. Goldie, 3-1. Stake 1,000, loss 1,000, 5 to... Is this the date, perhaps? And Damon Merrick. Ambient storytelling. Cover the guy in gasoline. It's not that kind of game. Not in episode 1. Episode 1 sets the stage. Can we just go home to our loving family and maybe do our trigonometry homework so we can get into a decent school and get off of this trajectory? What happens if the guy in the Oldsmobile needs to leave the party before the guy in the green truck that has the license plate that says Bunny included? Does he just have to stay? Go home and tell your mom you love her.
Walking, kid.
Taste iron, punk. Alright, so we just need Chloe to pull the lumber car out of the... That was not even on purpose.
Walking, kid.
Man, the song's only 93 minutes long. I've missed almost a third of it already. I'd just like to get in and get to the part where they go.
Nothing says badass like a nice floral print.
It's like borderline homophobic. Okay, then we go over to these guys and go, hey, who bought your bike for you? Your boyfriend? Because that's a very nice and extravagant gift. What does he do for a living? And then they get into a fight and this guy goes, hey, break it up, and we sneak in. Don't say who bought it for you, your boyfriend. Don't. Okay, don't. It's too easy, Chloe. Don't say it.
This is the old mill, right? I heard Firewalk is playing here tonight. They're awesome.
Oh, just spontaneously walking by the old mill. Is that Firewalk?
Are you kidding?
What a strange coincidence. All right, you know what? We gotta yell at him. It's the most logical outcome here. Call your mom. Mom, this guy won't let me inside. Also, I hate you. You started a back talk challenge. It's a back talk challenge. It's a back talk challenge. Do it. Let's do it.
I have to convince this doorstop that I'm not giving up until he lets me in.
Whoa. In backtalk, you use arguments and insults to get someone to do what you want. This is if the first game was Dan Giesling Simulator, this is me Simulator. I'm ready for this. Then pick a comeback that reflects their words back at them. Bedtime? No bedtime. No. It's gotta be your bedtime.
Aw, isn't it past yours?
We own this conversation. Real cute, but I still don't know you. I'm not cute, I'm mean. Yeah, I don't do cute.
Look at my face. Do I look cute? Or do I look like I'm going to kick your ass?
Oh, come on, Chloe.
A girl like you? I can't protect you in there.
Yeah, 'cause you got flowers on your bike.
A girl like you with pretty flowers on her bicycle shouldn't lecture me.
If you're under the legal drinking age, by the way, this is how you get into a bar. You have to best the bouncer in social engineering.
What if I had a knife?
No problem.
A gun?
Don't care.
What if I had...
You could have a flamethrower, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash in there, and I'd still kick your ass.
Chad, go outside. That's how it works. Ever order from a restaurant? Hey, what would you like to order? What's your least favorite thing on the menu? Good one.
You can't wait to get in there and thrash.
They changed to a new song.
That dog is fierce.
It's a cute dog.
You're missing the show.
You okay? Don't even have any shoes on. Somebody's got to call this poor woman a taxi.
$20 for a t-shirt.
That's really expensive.
Well, don't go to teespring.com then. Dick! He's selling his merchandise for what is honestly a fairly reasonable price. Uh-oh.
Looks like that parking brake is the only thing keeping that car.
Chloe, don't do it.
Yeah,
It's gonna
right?
kill that guy! Oh, Windows is like, hey, you want to do an update? How about tomorrow? Hello, Franklin.
How can you just chill when Firewalk is tearing it up in the next room?
Do the update live on stream.
Sketch Central.
What do you think? You're in a freaking party in an abandoned lumber mill. Though these guys are sketchy. Who would have thought? You talked your way past the bouncer. You're 15 years old. Yep. I mean, we have a bar where you can buy drinks, but if you want to just take one for free, you can also do it. By all means.
Drink more, feel less. Yes, please.
Does she have a drink in her hand? No. She is just... You could probably consume perhaps more than one. Could lead to some problems, I don't know.
No thanks. I try to avoid hepatitis when I can.
Edgy, but not that edgy. Fair enough.
Classy.
That is a pornographic poster. I believe that's visual representation of that woman's pubic hair.
Frank Bowers? What is he doing here?
You bought pot for me every month for a year.
Different voice actor.
Look at that getup. Studs. You're trying too hard.
The
How'd you
freakers
even
in
hear
there.
about this little shindig?
Ha! The internet. How else?
Seriously? Fucking kids.
Stop smoking, Frank. It's gonna ruin your voice.
Okay, so you holding?
Of course. As soon as you give me the $175.
Come on, dude. That's like 8 t-shirts.
Shit. Do I really owe him that much? Unless I find some quick cash around here, I can kiss my high goodbye.
Why don't you just go to a dispensary?
You know I'm good for it.
No way. I learned my lesson last time. Money first.
I'm not gonna feel bad about asking him to spot me some, because we're like 16 years old. We're already a leech on the system. We're taking like $100 a day straight out of the taxpayers' pockets just for our, you know, education and transit infrastructure. All right, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna try to steal a t-shirt.
Hey, I told
Don't
you
touch
20
me.
bucks.
I want a shirt. I'm going to need to get creative.
I know. You can pull the brakes. Oh, they're letting us release it now? Get released,
Sorry,
son?
dude. Maybe you shouldn't overcharge.
Yeah. T-shirts should be $18 maximum.
Shit. No. Come on.
Dick.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You are just a terrible person.
Sweet.
Trash the dude's car just to save. You thought he was charging like $5 too much on a
That's
t-shirt.
Like $200.
You know what? At this point, this is new NL. Old NL? No, my moral compass won't let me take the money. This is new NL. Steal the money. Use the stolen money to buy weed. I think I will, new NL. I think I will. Hey, bitch. Well, in 5 years, this is gonna be worth, $2 million. The house, not the graffiti. We're not Banksy.
Everything's worth a shot.
But sure, let's deface it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't drink. Oh! Chloe, she's in mid-season form in episode 1.
Max made me this mix CD years ago. And because it was Max, not a single song was pirated.
Max, respecting artists while she goes to art school. What a person whose
That's
actions
awesome,
are
as
coherent with their
shows with
beliefs.
Elliot were.
School's for fools. I never graduated, or look at me.
It's the only mode of transportation that doubles as a middle finger to authority.
This is pre-hoverboard era for certain. God, you just went to the concert. You gotta wear the Firewalk t-shirt. It's the one you stole. This action will have consequences.
Guess I better try calling my phone.
Well, wait. Drawer. Please, no Book of Mormon.
Look at this every day and not see what a tool she's dating.
Look at that mustache, dude. If you think about it, like you try really hard, it looks like that's actually his mouth. And he's going like, brrr. It's like some Invasions of the Body Snatcher stuff. You can also just use Find My Device on your PC. Not that you ever installed it, because, you don't really seem like the type that's a failure to
Sounds like
plan
my
is a
phone
plan to fail.
definitely near-
Mom, one new message. Will you be coming home at some point tonight? Chloe, will you be home by curfew? There will be consequences. We done backtraced it. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, sup? What's up? Hey.
Mom's hiding her gray hair to impress her boyfriend. Maybe gray hair's his kryptonite. Maybe I should dye my hair gray.
It's not always about you, Chloe. I think this is what it is, I'm new NL at nighttime, old NL in the light of day. New NL doesn't respect authority. Old NL wants some
Sometimes
breakfast.
You have to get knocked down lower than you've ever been to stand up taller than you ever were. Ugh.
Ugh,
Don't
my mom's
give
trying
up
to
on
get over
yourself.
my
A
dad
single
dying.
spark can start a fire that burns the entire prairie.
That's a line straight
Bet.
out of The Last Jedi. Graffiti. Ha, Mom, you're lame. I just replaced my dad with drugs.
It's weird that... I hate that she hides all our old pictures of Dad.
Mom, you can't wear a picture. Dad will remember that. You don't deserve to be stuck in a drawer like this. Instead, you should watch your wife have safe intercourse with the security guard from the private school. On the news, there's going to be a report. A t-shirt was stolen from the Firewalk concert last night in Arcadia Bay's biggest crime of the year. Alright, we stop dilly-dallying. We don't need to read every piece of dialogue here.
This is Principal Ray Wells. Let me be emphatic. I have an enormous stick inserted into my butt. Thank you. Also, Chloe, you're poor and in trouble.
This is me, Chloe Price. I don't understand that running a business with employees and infrastructure and utilities and real estate costs money. Why can't everything be free?
I don't have all day. Would you get over here already?
I should see what Mom wants before she strokes out.
Wow, you are just extremely rude. What you got going on in that slow cooker? It looks like a JPEG of some pot roast.
Pot roast?
Told you.
You wanted to talk?
Bitch.
Chloe, what happened to you?
It's no big deal. I walked into a door.
Yeah, the knob was
You
at
walked
face
into
height.
a lot of doors. Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping.
I would say you've already
But
slipped.
Mom,
If you're smoking a joint at 7 a.m. before you go to, you know, 11th grade
You're
gym
happy doing
class.
what you're doing, so I can stop fighting with Blackwell to keep you on scholarship. Money's tight enough as it is.
I mean, I don't like either of these options, to be honest with you. Sure, maybe David could help.
maybe David should start paying rent.
I didn't know it was
His friends and I often
sarcastic.
enough. Dad was a good man.
That's not fair. I'm glad your father.
Mom got owned again. I brought up her dead husband.
Sometimes we need to make more room in our hearts.
Get
than we
wrecked!
And some
You will be nice, you will be respectful, and you will say thank you.
God, what an asshole
serious?
driving me to school. Be understanding. It's old NL in the morning, new NL in the sheets.
Mom,
Have a good day.
you too.
Bringing David his keys.
Wished her a
is
good
about
day,
the
but I
most
didn't really mean it.
humiliating thing.
Got anything? I remember this is a pivotal moment from the first game.
Mom doesn't want me to know, but it's pretty clear her boy toy, David, hasn't worked in like a year.
Oh, he's gonna drive us to school and get a job. That's what it's like being in the West Coast in the 2000s, dude. You're just driving around and people are like, "Excuse me, sir. Would you like a job?" Can't leave the house without getting offered a job these days.
Any letter from Blackwell is never good.
What about the letter on your report card? F. See, I can roast too. World's worst daughter.
Science.
Dad always talked about upgrading to a flat screen. Too bad that never happened.
Flat screens went extinct, as we all know, so give
We're
up on that
already
dream.
supporting one. Thanks.
Jeez, David, I'm sorry, like, Al-Qaeda shot at you or whatever, but do you have to leave these buttons all over the place? Window, yeah. It's Rainbow Six, you always gotta peek before you go out. There's no way anyone
get
can
this
respect
David so we can
David
drive
after the
away.
darkroom scene at the end of the first Life is Strange. That's extremely true. After we rewound time 100 times so that David could beat up a man with no military experience, like 80% as large as him, with a gun, while the other dude did not have a gun.
We better get going.
It'd be so much better if David were actually Michael Fassbender's David. Oh, sorry, we have a text message. Hey, is this Chloe? This is Steph Gingrich, Newt's daughter.
What a piece of crap. The car, too.
When I was your age, I got into my share of scraps, but it's not responsible. You owe it to your mother to do better. We were going to convert that garage into an Airbnb suite and destroy the rental market.
Guess we don't have room for it and David's mustache.
Oh, this is the photo of the time my dad, the Animorph, was halfway between human form and ferret form. Mom was feeding him a giant marshmallow on their wedding day. Oh, this is footage from the wedding of Cersei Lannister and Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance. I remember that episode of Game of Thrones. This is from the first YouTube Rewind where Jenna Marbles and the guy from Smosh pretended to get married.
David's lawnmower. Maybe Mom and I like our lawn the way it is. Ever think of that?
Why is everyone in the house always trying to do chores and shit? It's so lame.
Do these have chapters on hotwiring your mom's boyfriend's car so you can drive it off a cliff? Asking for a friend.
You have the keys already, is the thing, so I don't know if you need to hotwire it, so to speak, but...
50-50 chance I smash him in the face with this.
It's about 100-0 chance you just
Maybe 90-10.
hand him the wrench like a bitch, let him fix the car so he can drive you to the school. It's probably paid for by the freaking taxpayer.
Carbon deposits? No shit.
Hey, you wasting enough water there, neighbors? Got 2 fountains from the Bellagio repurposed to sprinkle your 16-square-foot yard. I know she goes to a private school, but she has a scholarship. Where's the scholarship coming from? Is new NL, or wait, it's morning, it's old NL. Except fist bump, absolutely.
Fine. Whatever.
Boom, say boom. Explode your hand like a grenade.
Hey, you're taking those tools with you, right?
Every house needs a good toolbox.
I thought that was, your car was called the
We've already got
toolbox.
one, but thanks.
Every time he fist bumps, his pants move up 1 centimeter. Jizzy Walls? Is that his license plate? Jizzy Walls?
I mean, sorry. What has fewer syllables than dumb?
Nothing. It's 1 syllable.
I'd love this song.
Why'd she sit in the back seat? Is he her chauffeur instead of her father?
What a beautiful day.
It is definitely not a dream, it's just a normal situation. We're driving into the center of the sun as it goes supernova. Safety laws? She can't sit in the front seat because of safety laws? I just love if her arm got sheared off by like a fence post that we were driving past. Just be a nice tonal shift, and then she wakes up and goes, oh my god. Who would have thought? Yeah, I'll take your demo tape.
okay.
Old NL.
Great.
This is royalty-free music from a video game released on Steam that has 4 reviews. What do you do in this situation where somebody plays a song for you? Are you supposed to like groove to it or like be like, that's pretty good? I just want this to be as awkward as possible. Like, this could be an MLB 19 the show. I mean, it wouldn't be one of the premier tracks, but they could play this in the options menu or something.
That was really good, man. If Pisshead came on the radio, I'd turn that shit up.
Oh, right on.
I remember Mrs. Grant. Is she about to die? Why is she sitting on the bench looking at the sunset forlornly? Sunrise,
Miss
I guess.
Grant, wish she could get over the whole push me to succeed thing, though.
Yeah, we should stop caring about the youth and doing her job and all that.
Morning, Miss Grant.
What do you think of this hypothesis? That you'll be in your seat by the time chemistry class begins today.
I would say that's a no hypothesis.
I wouldn't miss it for all the manganese in the world, Miss Grant.
Manganese? Sorry, I don't like
Sincerity's
ethnic food.
Oh, well, the Prescotts have made an extremely generous donation to the school, which is good, but instead of going to support more science and mathematics, it's all being dedicated to the arts.
It's like the
You
exact
don't think more money
opposite
should be spent in the arts?
of the normal
It's not that
situation.
exactly. I recently made the case that STEM programs should receive more support, but apparently our new donors disagree with me.
Maybe it's
Such is
Because you talk like a robot.
Look at it this way, Miss Grant. More art classes will keep all the smug, self-absorbed types out of your science classroom.
Articulate, as always.
Luminous beings are we, not this crude matter. I better eat a 3,000 calorie breakfast so I got the energy for my photography final.
But fire's so pretty.
Real edgy.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Say no to drugs. Winning while doping isn't winning at all. It's a quick trip to the deep end of failure.
That's fucking Hulk Hogan, dude. This is Terry Bollea.
The Hulkster. We write graffiti on the Tempest backboard and embarrass somebody? Alright, we don't need this. We've had too many pensive moments already. Wouldn't happen to have any alcohol on you.
Is that a black eye? That Blackwell provides confidential counseling services for all our students.
Shut up, Dick!
You never fail to conform to your reputation, do you?
Miss Price, the sign clearly says do not walk on the stage. Such disregard for your fellow students' efforts won't alleviate your record of major infractions.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
Do I look amused to you?
I don't know.
You look
I've only
hungover.
seen you with one expression. That's the one.
She's right.
Perhaps you will find me less amusing if I mention the various allegations I've been hearing about your drug use.
And yet, if my olfactory sense does not fail me, I'd say you've recently been exposed to marijuana smoke.
It's the West Coast, dude.
Do I have to initiate
We've all
a
recently
search
been
of the
exposed to
person
marijuana
to
smoke.
establish the-
If my olfactory motivations are not deceiving me, would I need to get an obligate authority to investigate the conundrum of our discontent?
How does that sound?
Would you start talking like a normal human being, you weird man? Oh.
Ah, so you're going to mouth off to me now, yes?
My programming does not have a contingency plan for this.
Oh, my well is deep, dude.
Sir, my well of witticisms runs so deep that you would get trapped at the bottom and never make it out.
Yeah, like that girl in the ring.
Humor makes me suspicious.
Clearly, you haven't studied the wake and bake clause. of
Oh,
the Stoner
we messed it up.
Constitution. All stinky herbs shall be smoked before entering school premises.
That was not a good choice.
So, you are admitting to having consumed marijuana.
Your words alone have convinced me of your guilt. You will meet me in my office after school for a formal reprimand.
Meet me at 3:30 after I get a lubricant bath. Beep boop.
The future needs excellence. The future's an asshole.
Oh, she got it again.
What, with Rachel Amber? Am I right?
What about Rachel Amber?
Rachel posted a slamming selfie of you two having the time of your lives. Do tell.
What's wrong with you, Freddie Lowndes?
It was a pretty normal night for us. A little music, a little dancing. We murdered a guy.
You are so funny. Oh, everybody loves her.
Raymond?
Little Miss Perfect. Oh, God, I don't have time for this. I didn't even finish the chemistry assignment, and...
I have to write a poem based on acids. Johnny was a chemist, but Johnny was no more. What Johnny thought was H2S was H2SO4.
You know, I finished the assignment. If I'm remembering correctly, the answer was fluorine, uranium, carbon,
Fuck.
potassium, and
Poo.
uranium again. Does that sound right?
Perfect.
I actually thought he was shooting up.
Last night, I scoped out this crazy party at the old mill up north. Kind of a DIY thing.
Wow, no shit. I thought that place was like meth central. My cousin met this hooker there.
Whatever. It was cool, okay? You wouldn't understand.
I would like to look at your photographs, Evan.
You can't handle my photographs, Chloe. My photographs are too much for even Richard Avedon.
Chloe, I'd like to talk to you about wildfire awareness and prevention.
Good
I'd like to
morning
talk to
you
you
too, Evan.
about your hat. Wildfires are awesome.
My interest in fire prevention is completely sincere. Besides, I intend to get into college on the strength of my photography alone.
I told you.
Do you think Rachel Amber would be willing to pose for my portfolio? Nothing is just as
What?
bad.
Why are we looking
as
straight
doing
at his chest? D&D team. Mikey, I'm
Steph and Mikey normally post
telling you this
somewhere
is a
quiet in
friend.
the courtyard.
You can't sit like that.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Traveler.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the tabletop game we play.
Give me a break, nerds. I've heard of tabletop games.
I love Monopoly.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
This guy is Bob
One
Balaban.
Blade Runner. Director's cut.
Oh! I see we're among intellectuals here.
Keep Chloe. You should join our game.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have 50
Oh no,
hours
Chloe's
right
me.
now. What the hell?
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
Are you insulting me in some obscure nerd way?
Think about it. An elf? Like skinny and kind of weird.
Kind of reminds me of someone.
Alone, you have fought your way through the raider camps, seeking their war.
Is this an intellectual game? Is this actually going to be like episode 1 of Stranger Things season 1, where this whole campaign is an allegory for what happens later on throughout the season?
From the opposite direction.
I'm an elf barbarian named
Calamastia.
Calamastia.
They're like, oh my god,
Super into
she's doing it.
Not bad. I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
I once made a man kebab.
I once stabbed a guy in the chest with a sword, and it went all the way through and killed the guy behind him too. True story.
Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
Elamon frowns.
Actually, David is the
The
dude.
raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
I want the loot.
Loot sounds good. Let's go to the training ground.
Sweet.
Upon arriving at the training ground, you are spotted by a heavy-set orc.
I cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Oh, we have to roll for initiative first?
Overkill? There's a sweet and sour kind of smell. as the
Like manganese
flesh
food.
melts off.
Pommel Strike is a great card in Slay the Spire.
Fatal cleave.
20.
You swing your great axe downward with both hands. The orc blinks, then splits open like a hot dog bun.
Fuck yeah!
Top
I'm
cut hot dog
awesome
bun?
at this game.
Didn't even have to use the back talk
What's
challenge.
next? You behold a field of standing
He's
iron
new
cages.
Warren.
Hey, shitface.
Hey, Tomo.
Get out of there.
We get to yell at the dragon. It's
Intimidate.
perfect.
Hey, dragonkin guy. Want to become my meat puppet? How it works is I
Tomo's just
shove my
knocking
arm
everything
up
on
your
the
ass
desk over.
into You're short, I say. But I could fix that. I'll just cut off your head and wear it as a top hat.
Galaxy
then
brain.
You'd be way taller. I'm going to carve the skin from your bones. Then I'm going to turn your skin into a little leather handbag that I'll shove your skinless body into so I can carry it around with me wherever I go.
Chloe, you're really dominating a lot of the conversation right now. It's not good for the group dynamic.
You enter the tent to find Durgaron, warlord of the raiders of the Blackwell, sitting comfortably at
Nice
his
high
throne.
heels, Durgaron.
He's a huge red-eyed minotaur.
Did a Samoan
swathed in
bouncer
fine
buy them
black
for you?
cloak, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Shit. All of my battle spells are fire-based.
Way to go, Warren!
One?
That's bad, right?
That's actually a lowercase L. It means
Take your first
lots
step,
of damage.
You trip on a...
Tell me my character might die.
Durgaron approaches, stomping his bloody hooves. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is all my fault. Sort of. What should I do?
Rewind and roll the dice. Or we could dance like it's Guardians of the Galaxy. The character I was really attached to has just died.
Away as Durgaron lifts you higher into the air.
Yeah, Durgaron needs to be nerfed.
What do?
Dude, swing for his arm. Chop it off while it's still inside.
I bring my axe down onto his arm. The one with the
Durgaron will remember that.
thingy.
20!
Oh.
Yes.
You bring your axe down in a wicked chop.
Durgaron's heart was contained within his arm.
I'm afraid Calamastia is dead.
I actually feel sad right now.
Better to have died a hero than live as a coward.
It's everything wrong with
That was
millennials.
fun.
My character died. I'm sad. Shut up, Mom!
Monkey's got serious drawing skills.
Amazing. Who are you? Samantha? Where's Carrie?
Hey, Samantha. What are you reading?
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
I
read
asked you
that
first.
Last year in Mrs. Hoyta's English class.
Mrs. Hoyta!
I'm not sure if you're joking. Sorry, I'm a little slow sometimes.
You might be slow, but once you go, I'm ready. Take me to chemistry. Nathan Prescott.
What have you got here? Twitch?
Excuse me?
Call me that! Oh, wow. This is some really weird crap, Prescott.
Why are you doing the world's slowest moonwalk?
Guys, no need to fight. You can both be losers.
The mute speaks?
Is this guy... Is Rainbow Six Siege, dude?
At least my family pays tuition. How much financial aid does your deadbeat dad need again?
Wow. Dick move, Nathan.
Well, he is
Dad
being
lost his
threatened
job
right
at
now.
the shipyard when your dad closed it down. And you want to talk shit to me?
Leave Nathan alone.
Yeah.
You know something, Prescott? I'm gonna do you a favor. You can't be a part of the team and be into this stupid crap at the same time.
Or
Don't you
piece
dare.
of shit. I am going to kill you.
You idiot. You're not used to a word that big, are you? Don't be scared.
You're seriously defending Nathan Prescott?
Congrats. You've actually got me feeling sorry for Arcadia Bay's most spoiled brat.
Yeah, wait a
That's how
minute.
much of an- What's crazy is that you haven't been held back yet. How is that possible?
You want a piece of this?
Please. Kicking your ass is going to be a piece of cake.
A piece of cake. Fellow meatbag.
Did you just laugh?
What are you wearing?
You're here.
Is it Halloween? We got Miranda, Samantha. They called Chloe Carey. We just need a Charlotte, and then we got the whole Sex in the City gang.
Had I listened to
Hayden, you're killing me. No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your scene partner.
Apologize to William Shakespeare.
And to your other fellow actors. And most of all, to yourself.
This is the new Mr. Jefferson.
Rachel looks awesome.
She's got one heck of a
This is
bulge.
getting at-
Mr. Keaton?
The voice actor strike was the worst thing to happen to this game.
We need a fresh perspective.
I have to go to chemistry
The
class.
question is, are Miranda's feelings of instant passion for Ferdinand just inexperience in dramatic circumstances, or has she actually just met the love of her life? What do you think?
It's inexperience because The Tempest is one of Shakespeare's great comedies. It's all about irony.
Miranda's an idiot because falling in love is stupid.
That's that's not what I said, Chloe, but sure. Other interests include athletics, debate team, boosters, fundraising, local history, and nature. Like so many sophomores. You can't shake a stick without a sophomore that's interested in the local history of their small town.
If I'd known acting meant getting to play with weapons, I totally would have auditioned for the Tempest.
Yeah, you could play the ship that gets wrecked in the first act.
Rachel? Is this your belt?
Yes.
Pick a belt, any belt. Is this your belt?
So, did you bring flowers for my dressing room?
It's a rehearsal.
How about a belt instead?
Perfect. To bed last night, wishing it never had to end. But then I thought, why?
I don't understand. She's like an android or something.
Is a hell of a battle scar. Do you want me to cover it up with some makeup?
No, we need to use it to intimidate people.
This is a badge of honor.
Another productive day at school for Chloe Price. Playing D&D, breaking up a fight, and delivering a belt to somebody who's able-bodied and could do it herself.
Sure you don't want. If we're gonna go rogue, we're doing it right. Well?
What the hell am I getting into here?
We're going to Mexico! What if he sneezed, though? You're gonna get sucked under the tracks. Yo, let's talk later. Well, you don't have time to text? You're on the world's slowest mode of transportation.
Thing's heavier than it looks.
She's kicked it like a soccer ball.
You're on a freaking train with Rachel freaking Amber.
You're on a freaking train with Rachel freaking Amber. Oh, don't muck it up. What's your favorite manga?
It's nice Rachel we're having.
What?
I mean, weather.
So, it's kind of weird that we're hanging out.
You instigated it.
You mean because I don't hang out with anyone and I don't have any friends?
You have friends.
Well, I used to.
It's actually like the way Rachel talks to us is like she's already dead, but she's like come back as a ghost and she knows the future.
I didn't mention it earlier, but you seem to have some kind of Jedi mind powers over Mr. Keaton and the theater crew.
You mean when we were talking about true love in the play? I guess you could say I'm good with people, yeah.
Just don't
Oh,
pull
yeah?
that stuff with me.
What's your success ratio in the backtalk challenge? Star Wars. I am also a nerd. Who's your favorite Jedi? Mine's Luke Skytracer.
Joyrides to where again?
Life needs a little mystery, Chloe.
Only thing mysterious is
Let's
what
do
you guys are
something
gonna
fun.
do after high school.
V-card's been punched, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Wow.
New York, huh? I've never been.
Yeah, you're 15.
Not a world traveler?
Kathmandu.
Yeah, you'd really fit in
I'm
Nepal.
going to climb Everest.
All the
I
people
thought
in
North
Nepal are
North
like, we need a
Day was
bratty
delicious.
teenage girl to really
What's your
relate
third
to
thing?
us.
No, the lie was New York. I've never been there, though I want to one day. I was born in Long Beach.
COMPTON
New York's
and
on
the
the
city they
bucket
call
list.
Long Beach?
I love science.
That's why I skipped chemistry class.
Seriously, I think Neil deGrasse.
No, Chloe!
Huh.
Yeah, like I retweet him all the time.
I'm secretly the lead guitarist of an all.
Oh, this you're laying it on way too thick.
Impressive. School sucks, but you love science. I'm gonna say true.
I told you we made it too easy.
2 truths and a lie. You say 3 things.
Right.
They're called the Diarrhea Boys. They do like a little Slint cover band post-rock mathcore.
Cool bracelet.
I've had it, I guess, since I was a kid in Long Beach. It reminds me that there's more to experience out there than just Arcadia Bay.
There's also Long Beach,
Maybe one day I'll go back to Long Beach.
Palm Beach, Myrtle Beach.
Or anywhere but here.
Not Wreck Beach.
Maybe soon.
Arcadia Bay can suck a bag of dicks.
Oh,
Sometimes I
too
feel
true,
like I found
Chloe.
reason to stay.
A gentle
Don't be
lady and a
surprised
scholar.
If one day I'm just out of here.
Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Check it out. We're here.
The Gorge.
What?
Time to die.
Here.
It's the Glass Factory. This is where they dump out the sharps disposals from the movie theater. I shoot some insulin up here just to get high.
He'll come back. He said he'd wait for me. It's been 63 years.
Damn, that's an old tree.
Don't care.
Wait, does this sign say butt rot?
Your butt is butt rot.
I'm thinking about prying open that viewfinder. Got a knife on you?
A knife?
Yeah. My mom took mine.
She's so lame. Chloe Price. Fluorine, uranium, carbon, potassium, uranium. You think I don't know the periodic table that spells fuck you? I got in trouble for it. You carbon, uranium, nitrogen, tin? You just called me a Kunzen. Huh? Tin is SN. Fuck you, bitch, you're so dead. Wow, we just owned her with grammar.
Damn it. It always looks so easy in the movies.
She's a real see you next Saturday night.
This Blackwell guy sure liked founding stuff that was already there.
Oh.
Founders keepers, I guess.
Don't cut yourself on that edge.
Yuck. Cliche much, AW and BW?
Hopefully they're not related. Squirrels.
I guess nature doesn't quite provide.
Oh, I refuse to scare the squirrels.
I wonder if I could use this to get the quarter out.
In every single one of these games, animals are like pure. If you kill them or scare them, it comes back to you tenfold.
Prescott power, activate.
Yeah, just toss it on the ground like a piece of garbage. Deface a dead man's memory all for 25 cents. So you can impress a ghost.
Rachel smells like jasmine. Is she
Is she
smelling
in
me
it?
right now too? Really should have showered this morning.
It's alright, everyone's already established you
game.
smell like marijuana.
You find some people for us to spy on, and then you and I will act out what they're saying.
Sniff,
is
sniff.
something. Let's give it a try.
How's your depth perception on this? Grill on stream!
Wanna come home and listen to my Spotify playlist?
Is it the kind of listening where you have to get under the covers to really appreciate the music?
Yes, and clothes really mess with the acoustics, so.
They love each other and like music. Fucking idiots.
And the Lord saideth,
Thou shalt make a burnt offering of your firstborn son.
Who are you talking to, Dad?
No one, son. Now, lean into the grill and see if the fire started. Further. Further.
Better.
Wow.
That was dark.
That was a better bit.
Too dark?
You guys must have gotten a B+ in freshman year improv class. Is that Mom?
Commence makeout session in 3, 2, 1.
Nailed it. Damn, they are really
His
going
eyes
at
are
it.
open.
Just wanna see fluid exchange. Just wanna see fluid exchange.
I think we used the vibrating bed for too long. I'm totally seeing double.
Was that a Christopher Walken
Rachel?
impression?
Honey, I think we used the vibrating bed for too long.
Hey, are you alright?
What are we doing?
Excuse me?
Last I checked, you're supposed to be Chloe Price. Yet we've been ditching now for hours, and we haven't even gotten wasted yet. That's got to be against some school ditching rule.
Oh, I get it, Rachel Amber. When we make fun of the gay couple, it's all fun and games. We make fun of a straight couple, and all of a sudden, you get offended. You're not the person I thought you were. I thought we were both on the same page here, and instead, I'm finding out that this has all been some kind of political recruitment into some unsavory organization in Arcadia Bay. That being said, I'm in.
Be my guest.
How gracious of you.
Maybe that was her dad, the district attorney? Why would he be meeting a prostitute in the forest, is all I ask there.
They have a bottle of wine. Let's steal it.
I'm thinking about that
okay.
cheese.
You shouldn't bring alcohol to a public park if you're not willing to share it with everybody, right? And fuck it, I just want to take something that's not mine. All right?
Let's light the forest on fire. I'm breaking all the rules today.
Can we help you?
Oh my god!
Holy shit. Talk about committing to a performance.
Take the cheese!
Better act fast.
Oh, thank God. Please, this girl is in trouble. We'll keep watch while you go.
Listen, here you dumb bitch. You gonna watch her die because you suck?
Yep. Definitely needs mouth to mouth.
Are we being punked?
Okay, fine.
We've done it.
I'm going. But when the police show up, I hope they don't arrest you.
Arrest us?
Good Samaritan law. Ever heard of it?
It's from Seinfeld.
God damn it. I'm going in.
I made an oath to my wife, but I just hope God can forgive me. Oh, all those men's health tutorials didn't prepare me for this.
I'm all better now. Thank you. Yeah. Good work, everyone.
The perfect
That was
crime.
incredible. You're a hero.
I could use a drink after
2017, good year.
I am excessively sober right now.
I thought you were an honor student.
Right.
Takes like 10 minutes to hit the
Okay.
bloodstream. What could go wrong? School sucks. Want to get half drunk and walk on the train tracks in the middle of nowhere? Are you gonna kill her? That'd be a heck of a twist.
I don't always drink beer. But when I do, I prefer drinking it next to an old toilet. Home run!
That was terrible.
I see. Sure. I asked you to leave me alone.
Whoa.
Are you kidding me? See you around, Chloe. You can't leave! Watch me.
Chloe. It's me. Your father. Don't smash me, please. My spirit has been transmorgified into the car and No, Chloe! As long as you don't do it, Chloe! Haven't you ever seen Jack Frost?
Why are you crying, sweetheart?
Because you're not real.
I'm not.
What is going on?
Dad, open container laws.
I don't feel drunk.
Kiddo, look on the bright side.
Have you ever had a
would
dream
ya?
that you wanted him to drive you
bright
so bad
side?
you could do anything?
Gotta say, that was some fight. A lover's quarrel, you might say?
Dad, don't be
She
weird.
nearly took your head off. Sometimes people need you.
I mean, maybe it's too little too late, but could you keep your eyes on the road?
Even when they don't admit
His hair is like knitted.
Should've opted for the side airbags, Dad.
Are we gonna get a ... It's the morning time now? Snatcher. You follow the birds, it'll lead you to land.
Sorry, Rachel. It's silly, but I've carried this photo around with me for years.
It's a signed headshot of Brecken Meyer, the lead from the 2002 film Road Trip.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman?
The ones who were making out?
That was my dad.
Oh. Alright.
It's nice, I
And
haven't
that
met your parents
woman
yet. Oh,
was definitely not
that's
my
a
mom.
problem.
You're a badass, Chloe Price.
What?
Remember that biker asshole who wouldn't let you into the mill?
The guy
You
doing his
talked your
job?
way right past him.
You saw that?
Remember that dude you hit in the face with a bottle?
Douchebags who followed you upstairs? You dropped that one guy with a bottle to the face.
Remember the chemistry
Only
teacher you
because
lied
showed
to?
up at the-
Remember
right
when you
in his
emasculated the
face
guy who's gonna be your
and called
stepdad
him
because
out.
he had the audacity to do
That
you a
was
favor?
pretty sweet. See? You're the real thing, Chloe.
Remember when your mom made you breakfast and you told her to screw
I
off?
don't know.
My mom might skip grounding and just go straight to the death penalty.
It's the West Coast.
And
They'll
my
just give you
dad?
life in jail.
Fuck your dad.
You got blackmail material. He can't punish you.
Fuck him.
So, if I came to you tomorrow and told you to pack your bags,
I'm serious. Let's do it, Chloe. Let's leave this place forever.
Well, we can't go to Seattle, because I said fuck Seattle. Portland's too close to be adventurous. Where to? Boise?
Can I borrow your lighter?
Can you lend me a jar of love?
Thank you.
Hurting hearts need some healing. Take your hand with my glove of love. They can't live in Vancouver. They'd never get past the border.
Officials are warning you not to burn photos of your loved ones in a garbage can in the woods.
Forest fires continue to rage down the West Coast today. And it's not just a metaphor. People are dying.
No! You mad woman! God damn it. Rachel! This forest is sat here for 400 years.
Only 1% of people needlessly broke Skip's heart. 99% of people were nice when there were literally no consequences to either being nice or bad. Only 1% of people, this is like, data mine this 1%, these are the sociopaths who just want to see, you know, what happens when they toy with other people's emotions. Oh, it's so holier than thou. You didn't sabotage Victoria's homework. You told Rachel falling in love is stupid. Well, no, I didn't. There's another one. 2% of people didn't share earbuds with Rachel. That's very strange. These 2% of people, hey, want to skip school with me? Yeah, I'm just going to go listen to music by myself. You should know that The Shape of Water is 100% a Ryan movie. Can't wait to see it. I love me some fish ass. And Guillermo del Toro. You miss Twitter chat? Those were the days, dude. Hashtag NLSS. That also happened to be like a high school in Newfoundland or something.
But you will respect me.
Dude, you could totally supercut the first episode
do something! Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer?
and make it like all edgy. But instead, they've made it all like sentimental.
On a little field trip.
This is what nostalgia's like, is as an adult, when you think back to your teenage years, it's all hopping on train cars with your crush.
Let me know if you need an accomplice.
When in reality, it's,
You remember that
mostly you being kind of a dick to authority figures.
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite
Excuse
all
me,
this,
Judge Mathis, can you use
engaged
normal
in the
words?
following
I'm 17 years
actions
old.
in attempting to sabotage the academic goals of one of our
Pardon me,
top
that's not a
students,
crime.
Victoria Chase.
Attempting to sabotage the academic goals?
Opening a banana from the wrong end.
Now hold on. Why is Chloe being punished for someone else's plagiarism?
The infraction involved both students. Victoria will be reprimanded as well.
For example, we're forcing her to become class president.
Bet.
For her plagiarism, Miss Chase might have been suspended. Might have. If Mr. Prescott, Nathan Prescott, hadn't spoken to me on Victoria's behalf. And we have witnesses saying Miss Price was also involved in a bullying incident of the same
What a
Mr.
tangled
Prescott.
web we weave, Mr. Poirot. This district attorney right now is like, I've got other stuff to do.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
And I did not prepare a speech for this specific outcome.
You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period.
As your punishment, you will be
And you will
relieved
no
of your
longer be involved in
chores.
Blackwell's performance of the Tempest.
That was gonna be my big break.
But the performance is tonight.
For someone so aware of our school calendar, Miss Price, I would expect fewer
It's
absences
a pretty
on
easy
your
calendar. You go to school Monday to Friday.
Ray, she loves
Hasn't
that shit.
changed since the
Since
year
this is her
negative
first
500.
infraction,
For your understudy.
Victoria Chase.
How fitting.
Oh,
Yes, I'm
I,
sure
I had
Victoria
no
Chase
idea,
will do
Mrs. Chase. Oh, it should be wonderful.
Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
This day-long tribunal goes to recess. Report back after lunch for the next 8 hours of deliberation. It's very simple. We're always gonna go for a backtalk challenge, 100% of the time.
But thanks to her acting skills, I'll have to go down in flames if I want to fix this.
Get your head out of your ass, Wells.
Chloe,
Let's
you
go.
seriously think yesterday was a Little Miss Sunshine's idea?
Miss Amber has accepted her responsibility.
Oh yeah, accept reality.
Don't you have the slightest idea how this works? You don't wake up one morning and decide to be an
My
outlaw.
power level is
You need
300% greater than the last time we
Rachel
met.
confessed.
I confess she can act, yeah.
I confess to thinking she can act like a motherfucker. You just bought her crap. Hook, line, and sinker.
You don't have to do this. It's okay. Really.
You don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
Let's
I'm not
go.
one of your sycophants.
Come on, Chloe.
What, that guy, he's got quite the saunter on him. Hate to see him go, but I love to watch him leave.
Maybe chem was the class I hated the least.
Let's go. You didn't see anything, pisshead. I'm just throwing out knowledge for no reason. Well, elf barbarian step. So I get it, like these are all quotes from essentially episode 1, but like it just makes the graffiti look ridiculous.
Later, Skip.
Later.
Chloe, your
Why are you
mother
wearing
and I
your
have been
Nom outfit? You served in Iraq. You just want her to like
Blackwell's done with me.
fall on some
can't go home
old piece of iron or something like that and have to get a tetanus shot. Like, try being edgy.
Is this junkyard all I've got
You're getting a tetanus shot for preventative medicine. That's not punk rock. You can't live your whole life punk rock. Don't you? Does her recklessness know no bounds? You wouldn't. Don't. Thank you. That's a union windshield repair. We paid scale for that. Okay. Is she
This
gonna live in the
thing
hood?
is
I don't
a mess.
understand.
But Maybe
Oh, she's getting her own. I remember now.
this
She
is the
drives this truck. This is the truck origin story. Mannequin. Hey.
Amazing that someone I just met could have made me this angry.
So angry I vandalized something which is completely out of character for myself.
What are you trying to hide under there, Hood?
Incredible.
In official car speak, this is the thing that makes the other things do their things.
Maybe you should wait for David to show up and help you. Because you're working with, like, machines that could kill you. I'm not trying to suggest this, like, you don't have the capacity. Merely that, you know, maybe... Are we still holding it?
Here's a side of Arcadia Bay they don't put on the postcards.
Oh, my insulin syringe. Someone in Arcadia Bay's got a dirty secret. And it's type 2 diabetes.
This thing needs more love than I can give.
Takes
right
more
now.
than 45 seconds of actual
meantime,
work. It's
maybe
not
I can
worth it.
spruce it. Probably a good idea to cover over this with something.
Can we repurpose part of, Dad? His head sucks? You know what? You suck. Sure, they've changed ever since their major label debut. But dude, evolution is good. No wonder the security guard didn't care about his job. I thought he was going to be fired for being bad, but actually he's probably going on tour, and that gives David the impetus to become the security guard. Pisshead came to my college a while ago, and the lead singer puked all over the stage. Absolutely. Can we just keep the discussion about Rampart, please? Literally illegal to drive it on the street. That's freedom.
Listen, we've got some business to discuss. Where can we meet?
What about?
Why is he talking like he runs a Fortune 500
Oh,
company?
Like drugs?
Price.
I'm
My
hanging
dude
out in
sells
the
weed for
junkyard,
like
not the
$60 a day.
The junkyard. That's great.
I'm not in trouble or anything, right?
I don't know. Did you do anything you should be in trouble for?
Also, are you a cop?
Like, in general?
It's always an adventure at the
Time
junkyard.
for a hard-earned smoke break.
You can't put the quiet introspective moment twice within the first hour. There hasn't been enough that's happened for the player to reflect on.
It's me, your father. I'm an increasingly real metaphor for what you're doing to your life.
You're toasting marshmallows on my corpse right now. Do you get it? This isn't what I wanted.
Dad?
More like harshmallows. Because what was in those Marlboros? You best start believing in ghost stories. You're in one. I don't know where I'm going with that. I just think they're going to hit me with another introspective moment without actually advancing the plot.
Fire is jealous, Chloe. It wants all the beauty for itself. That's
Is it-
why you need to be
David Lynch? Did you write this episode?
What?
Ghost stories.
of getting burned.
That was actually the moment where Harvey Dent turns to the camera from The Dark Knight. You are 100% correct.
Hasn't anyone ever told you not to fall asleep with a lit cigarette? You could start a fire. What if I promise you free candy? Hop in.
It's a joke about child abduction. We make each other laugh is the thing. I really just threw the battery wherever it fit.
Damn, you've been busy.
It's nothing. Just some junk I found lying around.
That's no way to refer to Rachel
pirate
Lambert.
flag? Chloe, this is incredible. I can't believe you found us an escape vehicle already.
That's the hope. But it doesn't exactly drive yet.
You'll figure
Also,
it
I don't
out.
get my learners
And
until
while
next
you're at it,
January.
At least Wells has no idea what really went down with us last night.
Wells
Shit
does
got
not care.
Pretty wild.
He's 4 fingers deep into a Bell's right now.
Perhaps this friend of yours, who, I reiterate, must be just stunning, needed someone in her life to teach her.
How
to steal wine
start a
from
fire.
yuppie pic-
Tired of not starting fires.
Makes sense.
Burning down the most recognizable tourist attraction in our state.
That was actually somewhat therapeutic.
Why are they yuppie again? Oh, 'cause they were drinking wine.
It's always a
Those
pleasure
yuppie
delving into the
fucks.
mind of Chloe Price.
Break out the
And now it's
guillotine. We
your
got some
turn.
wine drinkers.
Tell me all about.
They probably drove here in their car that they have financing for. The
You what?
yuppie pricks.
Sorry. I do that sometimes.
Eating two different kinds of cheeses at their picnic.
I don't know.
Seedless grapes. Enemies of the proletariat.
Upshot, I'm closer to becoming a car thief. That's pretty badass.
Yeah. Theft is really cool. Except when the government does it.
Do you think there's a point when you've been acting so much that you don't even have your own personality anymore? You're just whatever you think other people want you to be.
I think you have a personality.
I wasn't talking about me. My dad doesn't really exist. You saw him
Relatable.
in Wells's office. The whole thing is a performance. And now I'm starting to feel like everything in my life is bullshit.
All you had to do was keep going to class
You
for
still
like
like
another year and a
How can I make
half.
sure I don't
You can
end
have
up
this
like
meltdown in college where we don't have to supervise it. But instead, you're having this existential quandary when you should be in sophomore year chemistry.
You couldn't be like him even if you wanted to.
I've known you
You're
for
too
8
awesome.
hours. And he seems like a total
The fact
dick.
that you... Shit. It's time for the play. As if my life didn't have enough drama in it. Good luck. You know you're never supposed to tell an actor good luck before a show? It's bad luck.
How is telling someone good luck bad luck?
Hey, how about
You're
this then?
supposed to
Don't
say,
get murdered.
"Break your leg."
That's dumb.
Hey, I was thinking that after the show, maybe we could go do something. Just you and me.
Yeah, come to my house. I
Something
live in the
criminal.
garbage dump now.
Criminally fun.
Things are looking up.
I'm in. Wait, you forgot your bag.
It's for you. Just a little survival kit for your new life on the lam. Drive safe, Chloe.
It's everything I don't want my dad to find in my room.
Hello, Junk Shack.
I hate to, like, repeat the obvious. Somebody probably lives in this junk shack. It had a door.
Time to check out Rachel Amber's mystery bag.
Sorry, pisshead. Have we seen Elliot at all? Yeah, we saw him when we came to school yesterday. What the frig, Chloe? I think that was his best line. Amazing. Do you sleep in a race car, Homer? I sleep in a big house with my mom. Wall. Oh, hell yeah. Chloe was here. She still is, but she was too. I'm at the junkyard now. They texted each other.
On 420.
Yo, Frank. It's Chloe.
Busy junkyard.
I don't know the secret password.
Go away,
man.
Frank's not here.
Is the password drugs?
Price, get your ass in here.
He's just surrounded by his kingdom of beans.
Dude, it smells like piss in here.
Smells like piss head. Damon Merrick, yet again.
Sorry, Frank. I didn't know it was your RV when I wrote that.
How dare you offer candy to children without parental permission? I have reported your license plate to the Arcadia Bay Police Department. Friggin' narcs everywhere, dude.
Ugh, gross.
It's actually beans. We got Bean Watch.
That's an insane amount of beans.
The game has embraced the meme. Bean Watch has been alerted. It's not the best dog model I've ever seen in my life.
Killer.
Does kind of look like a hellhound. Tempest is going to be awesome. Like awesomely bad, I mean. Unless you were into it. It's going to be hilarious. Unless it's going to be somber if you were... Elliot, get out of here. He's letting a lot of people operate on credit. I don't know if that's a good idea when your
Time to find out what Frank wants to discuss.
primary audience exclusively consists of private
Frank
school
and
students
his
with no job.
BFF.
This is actually perfect. It's the exact situation on the internet. Hi there, my dog is 3 months old and he's still peeing everywhere. What do I do? Puppies have accidents when they're scared. You have to stop scolding your puppy. Thanks, but I don't scold him. Then why is she having accidents? Raising a puppy requires patience. If you can't control yourself, please look deeply and honestly at whether you're really able to have a dog. Marianne. What's your fucking problem, lady? I said I don't scold him. Wow, there's no need to swear. I think it's pretty clear now that you do scold her, and worse.
Rachel the therapist would have a field day with this.
Mila Kunis single. Megan Fox single. What age will dog eat steak? Amazing.
Shit. The mill burned down.
Come on, Price. I gotta protect my clients. Happy customers are the foundation of a good business.
Wouldn't I be a happy customer? Dream Cloud, what?
Hey, so I had this dream the other night about a cloud.
She's trying the Dream Cloud technique. Let's see how this works.
I'll get my mom to make you something special.
Like what?
Beans? It's gotta be
How
beans.
about that? Drew owes a grant, and he's not answering my calls.
He's an unreliable douchebag.
No, this is the first time he's done this. Kid's actually smart.
He's actually not,
anyway,
though.
Here's the job. I'm taking you to Blackwell. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up. Can you handle that?
What's in it for me?
I'll give you a 10% cut of the money.
Wow, $100?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
What an amazing deal. I could
I
buy the collector's
gotta
edition of a AAA video game with that kind of money. Yeah, I agree. At least ask for like 25%. What's he gonna do, say no and get 0? You might as well try to art of the deal him a little bit. P.S. I saw that woman that your dad was with coming out of my dealer's RV. What? Apparently she's causing trouble for a lot of people or something. Her name's Sarah? Rachel? I think maybe I prefer not knowing her name. Yeah, that makes actually perfect sense.
Hey, Steph.
Whoa. Hey, Calamastia. I told you Wells was out to get you.
Yeah, he's such
That
a
text
dick
was a
expelling
rare
you for
courtesy, by the way.
lighting the
I don't
state on
normally get
fire.
involved in-
What do I want to keep hidden?
That you are lonely and afraid.
I will never tell Stanley to F off.
Rachel Amber is a dragon made of diamonds.
That's, deep. Do you just make this shit up on the fly, or do you, like, write it
No, I
down
have
beforehand?
oodles and oodles of notebooks
Are
at
you
home.
angry all the time because you like the way it feels? Or is it merely a desperate defense against experiencing true intimacy with others?
Stanley, you're the janitor!
I often wonder what real is. Farewell, Chloe Price.
Alright, see you on Criminal Minds in a year or two.
Locked. Figures.
Why, yes. Chloe, of course you may look through that.
This is Mercy from Overwatch. Amazing. Love is bullshit. You almost had me for a minute there. Can't grab
How
the
can
shovel,
I get
huh?
Samuel away from his keys?
You shouldn't be on campus, Chloe.
What if we just hit Evan with the shovel? There we
Gotcha.
go.
Oh, perfect.
It is actually Pokemon Snap?
You're welcome.
All this for $100. Yeah, the whole game, the central theme is essentially Chloe making other people's lives harder. They'll solve that crime, Psychic Sherlock.
Alright. Time to find Drew's room.
My God, we're good.
No time like the present.
Hey, Skip. How's it going?
Not that it isn't great to see you and all, but what are you doing here?
Wanted to congratulate you on Pisshead's demo tape making it on the radio.
You're just gonna have to let this slide.
I don't think I can. In fact, I think I have to ask you to state your
Boss
official
fight?
business
or else vacate Blackwell property.
I hate to do this to Skip, but
She
I've got
talks
to get
like she has
inside.
like
Maybe if
superpowers.
I make him really uncomfortable, he'll feel guilty.
I hate
and
to
let me
use
pass.
my powers for evil, but oh, this is a tough one.
Wait. You talked me into letting you into the bathroom this morning, and then you tagged the entire friggin' place. I am so tired of being shit on by a high school.
Oh, he's gonna quit.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done with
Galaxy
this
brain.
cop job. Just do whatever the fuck you want, Chloe.
Whoa, Skip.
Matthews, I've gotten reports of an unknown vehicle in the parking lot.
Is it the DoorDash here? With my 40 rack?
That's funny, because I've got reports about how your head is really far up your ass.
What did you just say?
Damn. Skip really lost it there.
Well, good for me. You ruined his life for $100? Hey, $100 is $100. Oh, just leave the keys in the door. What could possibly go wrong? They're gonna blame Stanley for leaving the keys in the door, and he's gonna get fired as a result of the stolen property. No worries, Chloe. No worries. Is this Warren's room? Pretty okay dorm room, honestly.
Ellie's kind of... There's way less porn here than I would have thought.
Why is he searching his girlfriend on Google? That's kind of weird. Whoa.
Are these about me? What the fuck, Elliot?
What the fuck, Elliot? Are you like a serial killer or something?
The world breaks everyone.
You fucking
and
weirdo.
Afterward, the dinner choices are steak or steak.
Doesn't seem like that bad of a thing, but okay. Oh, we need to break the lock with something.
Is
I
the
gotcha.
money in there? Oh, right. Guess I have to crack a 4-digit code.
Tara Reid?
This is kind of fun.
Pays well, too. Now that we have the money, this is when we go back and drive a hard bargain
Okay.
to Frank. Possession is 9/10 of the law, my dudes.
Awesome.
It's a flippin' dinosaur. Please don't confront me as soon as I leave. It's Mikey. I could tell from the forearm density.
Hey, I was looking for your brother, but he's not here, so...
Why? Bro, we gotta go.
This is a problem.
Yesterday wasn't enough? You wanna go another round? Shit.
You're making me think you're nervous about something.
Drew, what's going on?
Don't worry about it. Stay in here and don't say anything, little brother. Whatever you do, don't open the door.
I think we might be about to
You know what's going on?
explain why Drew doesn't show up in the second game.
Sales are down, man. Nobody wants to get high right now. But look, it's spring season. We just started 2-a-days. Those are gonna kill us. I'll be able to sell all the oxy you've got.
Drew, you owe me $1,000. Where is it?
I said I don't have it right now.
I heard about your dad's job, by the way. Tough times. Yeah.
You see, he's the bad guy.
$1,000 would mean a lot to him right now.
I can't just make money appear out of thin air.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
It's like they're slapping him around with wet reeds. Give Damon the money. I am going to choose to give Damon the money.
It's okay. I've got your money.
Ah, I didn't realize we had an audience. Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Dad.
Frank was right about you. Let's see the cash.
Do you want to do a second take on that one, or... Frank was right about you.
We need that.
Like brother, like son.
That's my Counter-Strike wrist.
I needed that $1,000. Yeezy Season 4 comes out tomorrow at 6 a.m. How am I supposed to stay wavy if I just gave all my money to the drug dealer I was indebted to? Time to watch The Tempest. You see, it's an allegorical story about a tumultuous time in a young woman's life. You're right, it is before the storm. Amazing. Who says video games can't be art?
Did Doug dig David's garden?
Did Doug dig David's garden, or did Dave dig Doug's garden?
Rachel?
Our nemesis, rival, head of the Vortex Club, an all-around capital BITCH. Earth to Victoria, it's called manners. Jeez, is there anything she won't do to get ahead? And of course, Principal Wells just thinks she's so cool. Price. You did the right thing. I think that's true. Thank you, Frank.
Victoria slipped into that drink. Muscle relaxers?
Selma? Cat! You have a problem. He's like, yeah, I got a problem. You ain't giving me any more wet food. You grumpy, fluffy boy. Switch the cups.
Coming, Rachel?
You didn't switch the cups.
Hurry now before your tea gets... What are you doing here? This area is for cast and crew only. Or are you only here to try and sabotage the play like you sabotaged my homework? God, you're pathetic.
I'm here to support Rachel.
How nice.
I want to make sure she's relaxed before the show.
Hey, Vicky, you want to borrow my sleeves? It seems like you could use them.
May it help to reveal the essence of your talents for all to see.
Wow. That, thanks.
Nerd alert.
Wait up, Rachel. Bitch, dosed your tea.
Excuse me? A dropout Chloe is clearly directing her misplaced anger at me. I'm sorry your life is a mess, but it's not my fault, okay?
Chloe, Victoria is my friend. She would never do anything to sabotage me.
You're gaslighting me.
Then she should prove it. Drink the tea.
What?
But
How
what?
would you dare insult Victoria's integrity like that?
I'm not thirsty, super
Then
dweebs!
again, if that's what it'll take to convince you that Victoria is a good and caring person, fine.
But I am tea
Come on,
intolerant. My doctor told me I
drop
can't
out Chloe
consume
in her
tea or it'll
place
flare up my
once and for
pancreatitis. The tea, I don't like that I'm allergic to the leaves. And, I mean, the ceramic makes my lips turn blue. And, oh, you wouldn't really make me do this, would you?
That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial. Would that she could but manifest on her master's whim as a true spirit.
Whatever, Guffman.
Alas, devoid of an understudy, the situation is a dire one indeed. I'm afraid we may have to cancel.
Yet, what light from yonder window breaks?
Even my prodigious imagination cannot conceive of a worse turn of fate.
What if there was a photography teacher that murdered people at the school?
Touché.
You don't even know the half of it, dude. It's a bad year for Blackwell. I could be your
What?
Ariel.
Oh, no.
Have you ever acted before?
I'm acting like I don't
No.
hate you
She's
right
being
now,
modest.
so...
We play improv games all the time, and she's fantastic at it.
My dear, what if I told you that the entire fate of the production rests upon your slender shoulders?
Is anyone gonna check on Victoria? Should we at least, like, check her pulse or something?
Damn it.
I cast magic missile. It actually looks like a Slay the
Can't
Spire
believe,
enemy.
Rachel. I seriously have to memorize all of this?
All hail, great mistress, I come to answer thy
Thanks.
best pleasure. I boarded the king's ship in every cabin. I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Not a soul, the king's son Ferdinand was the first man that leaped, cried, Hell is empty, and all the devils are here. Not a hair perished, and as thou badst me, I have dispersed them bout the isle in troops. Is there more toil? Let me remember thee, what thou hast promised. Dude, I've got it memorized. Let's do it.
That Damon Merrick guy was such a freak. It's hard to imagine Frank being mixed up with a guy like that.
Yeah, completely.
But then again, I guess I don't really
Two
know
drug
Frank
dealers
all that well.
in cahoots, who would have thought? What a tangled web we weave.
Not a hair perished, and as thou baddest me, I have dispersed them about the isle in groups.
What's Juliet eating?
No!
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed.
Was it in troops?
How now? What is't thou canst demand?
My liberty.
Indeed.
Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line, is it? What's going on?
Oh no, we're in improv. We're off the script.
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul.
My God,
well
she's
draped.
good. Shakespearean improvisation?
Most loyal spirit, companion,
That's an elder level
friend.
spell.
Is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly, it is so.
Mr. Keat, they're way off script.
It's magical.
Continue in thy service to my schemes, and when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to
Chloe
make thy
Price,
happiness so great
will thou
that in the name
go
of liberty
to prom with me?
What sayest?
Said you wanted to skip town and never look back. Let's do it.
I've been thinking about it for several minutes.
No.
It's the right
I've been
idea.
thinking
Don't say it was just a crazy thought. You mean it.
We can burn down this whole country.
You want this. What about money? I've got more than enough to start us out. I always get birthday money from my dad. Or should I say, hush money.
Yeah, let's start by extorting your father. It is 2010, so if they
not
bought
like I do this
Bitcoin,
all
they
the
could
time.
actually be
You'll
living
figure it out.
large.
But you don't even know what shape it's in.
I don't need to, because I know you, and I know what you're capable of. Don't you just feel like everything's possible?
She said, what you want to be? She said, alive. Made me think for a minute, then looked in her eyes. I could have died.
Rachel.
What happens after that? Time went on, rhyme got strong,
You
I got
mean
grown,
this, it's
came back home to find
just
little
making me
Sasha
feel
was
like
gone.
shit that this life you're describing.
Her mama said
isn't
she's with a
going to
buddy
happen.
who's treating her
fuck's
wrong.
sake! I've never been more serious in my life.
Yeah, this is a serious moment. As ash from the fire you started.
I think it's a sign.
It's a sign that there's a nearby fire.
We should leave tonight.
Why am I moved by this dumb game? Well, it's because there's something, you know, authentic about their boundless emotion towards one another, despite the fact that they've only known each other for like a day. You know, they've done a pretty good job of making the connection between the characters relatively strong, despite the fact that a lot of what happens to Chloe is essentially like her own fault and could be solved with a simple conversation.
Our star returns. You're just in time. Dinner's almost
I
ready.
can see why you'd want to leave this broken
Chloe,
home.
I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Me too. I'm an impressionist
You
painter.
were resplendent tonight.
Honey, I just sold a Ring of Fire for $131
Chloe,
million.
You must join us for dinner.
Stop in for a sec and then bounce.
Oh, did you have other dinner plans?
She's got a
Dinner
head of hair like
plans?
a wet
I
mop.
always thought
Hella yes.
Of course.
In meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Sure thing.
You see, my
Mrs. Amber.
husband's firmware hasn't been upgraded to have table setting capabilities yet.
Okay. Your parents love me.
And don't let them trick
They're
you into
good at
thinking they're
coming
like
off
good
that way,
people,
but
okay?
Don't let your guard down.
Like pretty soon you'll
And
be thinking that they're
Chloe,
supportive and loving.
We just need to make it through dinner.
Actually,
Kind
they're
of the same thing
friggin'
that,
pricks.
You know.
They only give me a $1,500 a month allowance.
Easy to see who wears the literary pants around here.
I don't understand. Yeah, maybe the DA wasn't cheating. Maybe he's just talking to a known associate in order to get some information.
So this is
The dude was wearing a suit on vacation. Now that I think about it, that is a little on the strange side.
can't tag this while Rachel's mom is right there. She totally busted.
Engaging gameplay loops like distracting a family trying to cook you a nice dinner so you can vandalize something they're proud of. Wow, you're just actually an asshole.
No skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though.
Clean dishes? I don't trust them.
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set
Input
them on the
equals
table.
4, semicolon.
Excuse me?
Place
You
on
said
table,
I
open and
could.
close parentheses. In this house, we use our hands to close the cupboards, Chloe. I don't know how they do it on the wrong side of the tracks.
Glasses. Damn.
Glasses.
The Ambers are fancy as shit.
In my house, we just drink yesterday's coffee out of an old shoe.
Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink? for dinner?
Scotch. Sorry, I couldn't
will
help
be
but
a
over
dear.
here.
Talking to James.
Also,
As long
you
as I can avoid
call your
using
husband
the
Mr.
words
Amber?
cheating and scumbag, I should be fine. What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Comical. Chloe, maybe you can help me
Quite the tickler, Chloe.
I'll give it a shot.
A joke, I've heard of them.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
I think she's trying to leave Mormonism, but I'm not sure.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It
2
seemed
jokes
like
in
you
one
and
day?
Wells were
What
happy
is
to
this?
believe
A
that this
Jeff
morning.
Dunham comedy special?
And you? But perhaps you're
But-
exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
I know the malt shop can be mighty tempting for a young lady.
Thanks.
You're welcome, newspaper.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
That's it. That's a triangle right there. Just rub it on your ass first and then put it... Yeah, okay.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
So I was consuming matter at my occupation today. I found the taste quite agreeable.
The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
Yeah, that's the first time fire's ever done that.
Yeah.
Usually it's
scary.
slow moving, so when you
After
see a
those
fire,
floods
you're like,
upstate,
I'll get to
I
it
was
whenever.
overjoyed for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative.
Your
in such
language
troubled
library has
times
been
as these
functioning
that we
immaculately today,
remember
dear.
what is- Family's not merely a gift. It is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
Enough of this asshole. Rachel may have to take it, but I don't. I'm going to turn his daughter and wife against him. I'm not sure I agree.
You know when you get
James.
this look from somebody, it's about to happen.
I thought you of all people would be grateful for family, at least.
Gratitude seems like such a nice luxury.
See? This is why it's so important to invite diverse voices to converse with one another. It's absolutely stimulating.
Rose, it's not the time. I'm reeling him in.
Highly
The hook's been baited.
Since you have answers for everything, Chloe, perhaps
Here comes the
you'd like
juke.
to enlighten us with some of your hard-earned wisdom about the world.
I believe that we should look closely at everyone, especially
he's
the people in
dangling on the
power,
hook.
to see what secrets they're hiding.
Ooh, just give me
Very
the
well
give me the
articulated,
green
Chloe.
light to
I am
reel, daddy.
consistently impressed with how politically aware
I'm
your
bringing this
generation
big
is.
fish home.
It seems clear that these points Chloe is making are merely veiled attacks on me.
Your Honor.
Are you calling me a hypocrite?
Ha!
Rachel!
Rachel!
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook.
James?
Kissing that woman.
James.
He did
Rachel?
kiss that woman.
Honey, whatever you saw or
I guess it
think
probably
you saw
wasn't like a
was hard,
confidential informant sort of
but I
thing.
need you to trust me.
No offense, Mr. Amber, but I think we trust our eyes more than you.
That's enough. You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer.
This house is now a private variable.
From the moment I saw you.
You don't have permission to access it.
No!
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth? Stop.
I was
lying.
eyeing those
Stop being a
croutons.
politician for 1 fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
What? I knew it. Rose is a fembot. What are you? I don't need a shot of you. I don't like you. I'll just tell you straight up, like, if you ever see 50-50 and you see my answer, you know exactly what Future Man Gaming did. We can derive from this incomplete information what his decisions were over the course of the game. So, there you go. I don't know. Seems like a shill for the cops, emptying his pockets at David's request, then keeping the money for himself. Couldn't disagree with you more, honestly. You told Rachel you'd like to go on a road trip. This is like a 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. And we... Oh, man! Only 28% of people chose to attack him at dinner. I gotta be honest, when I see the backtalk challenge, I always accept. You're right, the supposed mother in the home was definitely a robot, so maybe it's kind of like a robot nanny situation.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand.
That's it. You answered my question about your metaphor with another metaphor.
I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
You lightly tapped my car door with your shoe.
That was your mother.
No, that's impossible.
I want to tell you all of it.
My mother was built by Boston Dynamics.
Are you sure?
Step up to the viewfinder, Rachel.
Good.
Is this Oculus 3.0? Hi, y'all.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends.
Hey, it's me. I look exactly the same, except I lost that little bit of gray hair.
Every boy wanted to date her.
You want to talk about habeas corpus?
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did.
American Sniper, baby.
For a little while.
Look, that's the hat you wear. It's the new father hat, okay? Don't make fun of it. It's a sacred right. They say, congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. District Attorney. It's a daughter. Here's your daughter and your celebratory hat that you paid for in the medical bills. And then you store that hat. You look at it every year on their birthday. It's a North American tradition.
However much she...
That's where I put my needle. It's just the old classic high school romance. Extremely buttoned up, Mitt Romney lookalike district attorney plus rock and roll Courtney Love style heroin addict. Opposites attract, baby.
Of her own daughter.
Oh, what the hell?
I was never going to let her harm you again. But you saw at the Overlook, Rachel.
Rachel.
It was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life.
Well, I don't need to know the gory details. It is a real question. Like, I still don't think he should be kissing her.
Me to hurt her like that.
Because, like, you know, it's his ex-wife, or
again and again.
Ex-girlfriend, at least. But he's currently the district attorney, and like couldn't you just, he's married to another woman, couldn't you just say, like, hey? Well, God bless.
So that was the first time
the
you've
mother
seen her
right
or
here.
Spoken with, but now she wants to see me?
Yes.
My programmers have not imported the module that lets you meet your mother.
Rachel could still meet her.
And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
I mean, can you blame her? No, it's not.
Better than nothing.
That thing is gonna smell to high heaven. I refuse to get down with the characterization of Chloe being such a useless human being that she waters a plant with an old can of beer. That's like some Farrelly Brothers stuff.
Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry.
My mom didn't do my laundry when I ran away.
Maybe she believed me for once about
How
me
dare
coming
she?
back home.
Sorry, my mistake. Where it stops, that's where I'm gonna make my home. Damascus, Syria. Well, the globe doesn't lie. Sarah Gerhardt. She won the Fisher Award and then she turned to drugs? That's the 8th most prestigious award at the high school, according to Search Engine 9.
Go skip.
So a charmingly homemade music video for your song Nothing Wrong hit the internet last night. In the last 12 hours, it's accumulated over 200,000 hits. That's pretty good, dude. I'm jealous. Pisshead's taken off.
Is Mom playing music? Huh.
Oh, this is where we find out that the mother is, like, super happy.
Lots of washcloths. No towel.
Let's run away.
I can't dry off with a washcloth. It's too small.
How are you gonna survive on the road as a 15-year-old runaway? You are a child.
Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids.
Well, Pirates of the Caribbean came out when you were pretty young, so.
Captain Bluebeard's ready for the best shower of my life.
Don't be weird, chat. Oh, she said the hair dye. She's been reborn. After applying her personality in a paste.
Hey. Holy shit. Your hair. It's so...
badass.
Wash your hands.
I was gonna say hot. You're practically a certified mechanic now. Even have the shirt to prove it.
Blood, sweat, and tires. I didn't even notice.
Should we check it out?
Yeah, here's my truck. You step on this thing and it goes, and then you step on this thing and it stops.
Nice wheels.
All 3 of them. Francis.
You're early, Frank. What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
Oh, I don't know. I got these scars.
What's he doing here?
I don't know why Damon
Gotta
Merrick
say,
looks like he's out of a Telltale
really dig
game.
the whole-
Don't fucking touch her.
Yeah, I need a backtalk challenge. You're right.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me? But if I lay a single
Look,
finger,
I read this thing on Reddit.
suddenly it's a whole
I'm just saying, if the genders were reversed, I mean, you do the math.
Maybe it was
3
this
bracelets,
man's sunny disposition
3
that
chains.
confused you. But he's got a whole other side to him.
This guy is
that I don't
decked
think
out.
You'd like.
He went to
We're
the
just
half-off sale at Claire's.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
You're a weed dealer. I don't understand. It's not the, you know, Juarez cartel. I just wanted to meet one of his clients.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
No, they're not.
What is this knife?
Is the fucking DA's daughter.
This is a replica of Raphael Sy from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Crazy.
Fucking bitch.
Backtalk challenge. Save Frank instead.
I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sarah.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
I'm not gonna answer any of your fucking questions without a lawyer present.
And Drew? Hey, maybe you heard. He's all set to go to Oregon State. Full ride for 4 years.
It's his last game before retirement.
Both of those boys have been acting a little...
One of them always lies.
Guilty.
One of them always tells the truth.
Yeah, I think my work situation's disappointed him. Both of them.
And it's not at all emasculating to admit this to a 15-year-old stranger.
Sorry I'm laying all this on you.
How'd she get hurt?
Oh, she got stabbed in
When I
the
tell you.
armpit by a drug dealer.
Why? What happened?
Oh, I
Rachel
tried to
was
talk to somebody. It was pretty
stabbed.
serious.
Damon fucking Merrick.
Yeah.
Damon Merrick
That's not funny.
is like public enemy #1 for all the arms in Arcadia Bay. Hey, what's Damon Merrick's favorite book? A Farewell to Arms.
The whole thing
Hey, what's
makes me
his
wanna
least
just-
favorite Nintendo Switch
I
game?
swear,
Arms.
If I ever meet that shithead, I'm gonna...
What?
What's his least favorite George Orwell novel?
Something terrible.
Fanimal Arms.
I am...
Dad, I'm glad that you're here.
Me too, Rachel.
It got me a day off work.
My guardian angel. I saw Steph earlier. She says hey.
Tell her hey back.
Steph's so cute, but not as cute as you. I mean it.
Doody 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 doody.
Rachel?
No, we didn't earn the indie rock moment yet.
Sorry. What? What for?
Oh, I got you stabbed in the arm.
And you saved my life.
True.
You saved my life. Just don't do that again.
But get stabbed?
Play the
No,
damsel in
speak in all capital letters.
Attack a psycho with a 2x4.
Cat.
That was
Go.
crazy. I'm a little crazy. Crazy hot.
Won't you come
I'll
out
be
to
that
play?
For everything he's done.
Meet your biological mommy, yeah. The park's on fire.
He's my dad, you know?
We're high as hell.
I felt...
Dear Rachel.
Sarah. My mom. It's so weird to say.
Just go anywhere.
I think I still want to meet her.
Oh, you want me to arrange another junkyard tete-a-tete?
I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay.
I saw her yesterday.
But if she is, will you find her, please? You
My
really
cat,
want
I can't
this.
see the subtitles.
I bet my dad has her number. Maybe in his office. Our house key's just under the mat.
What am I, the resident breaker and enterer?
The code is 0722.
She doesn't realize her dad's like 50. She probably just gave me key to his office, PIN number for any of his debit and credit cards, password for like his high security email account where he gets correspondence from all of his clients and also the government. You just gave me the keys to the kingdom. Oh.
Hey, Elliot.
Elliot's hair looks like the kid from Jumanji when he's halfway through the transition to becoming an actual monkey.
Sorry I bailed on seeing the Tempest with you. The whole thing just sort of happened.
He's the center image. Exactly.
No. Not a problem at all. Rachel's here? What happened?
What happened?
I guess I'll stop by. After I see Mikey.
She probably wants privacy.
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't like me very much.
It's kind of weird that Rachel's being so private.
If she has nothing to hide, why is she being so private?
Chloe, obviously something is going on.
We had this conversation, like, not outside of her room?
Just remember I'm here, okay? If you suddenly need something.
Wow.
Thanks.
If you suddenly need
Anyway.
something.
See you around.
Wow.
Just wait till the subreddit hears about this.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sarah that...
Firm, uniform, James Richard Amber. James Amber.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
Bazinga. A certificate of James R. Amber.
I guess getting your ass
James
kissed
Amber.
comes with the DA territory.
Or maybe you get an award for service when you're good at your job and, you know, you show up. No big deal.
James sure keeps lots of files on people.
This is the third file I've seen. It's almost like this guy's some kind of lawyer or something. It's just Reese's peanut butter cups.
More sherry.
Well, might have blown your cover a little bit here. No big deal. Thanks for the achievement. Snow globe for a city in Southern California.
It's the big one.
Highly sensible. It's the t-shirt dude. Damon Merrick. Eyes, bro. Don't open, dead inside. Oh, well, we're just about to create about 70 mistrials. You want an Oscar?
Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
It's just a very, very tiny bottle of sherry.
Found you.
Yeah, whatever. Why don't you just take a shit in the drawer at this point?
Welcome to Shadyville.
It's this cum box.
Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is. But how do I get him to tell me?
Why don't you just meet him in the junkyard?
Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is. Unless I sent... Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and...
I'm aware. It's the gloves. Now take a photo and then put it out immediately.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is.
It was T-shirt guy. Yeah, you're correct. This is highly not worth it. Like, this guy's not gonna lose his job.
This is that freak from the mill.
He's gonna go to real jail.
Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment. So, this looks like Sarah stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
Alright, she's more sympathetic now.
Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
It's Gerald. I do not wish to do a Windows update right now.
Payment? Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. Sarah...
Just take a photo of the void checks.
Holy shit.
10 grand. You could buy a better truck with that. Bring me the package and we can finish the job. Are you gonna kill her? This seems like a bit of a... Like, we kind of veered a little bit. Like the district attorney was having her killed?
He wouldn't do
It's crazy that Chloe never brought this up in the main game.
Fuck. I need to get there fast.
Chloe's had a pretty interesting life when you consider it. You know, this whole situation is like a Coen Brothers movie.
Elliot,
followed by the whole time travel situation like 3 weeks from now.
What are you doing here?
You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Are you working for Damon Merrick?
What is...
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
I don't have time for this.
When?
What do you mean when?
When will you have time? For me. You have all the time in the world for Rachel.
I bought this nice button-up shirt for you.
Who Rachel really is.
You won't even return my text
Realize
messages.
what she's doing to you.
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out. What happens?
Elliot, get out of here.
You end up in a fight.
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad.
The next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble.
Elliot,
and you get expelled.
This is not a good look for you, my man. We were good as married in my mind, but married in my mind's no good.
I took the fall because I wanted to.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
Seriously, man.
She forced you to act in the Tempest. You gotta stop pushing me around.
She's an amazing actress, and I don't mean on stage. She's fake. Just look where you are now.
You know you sound a little stalkerish right now.
Stalking is defined as repeated unwanted interactions. How long have my interactions been unwanted?
Hello, police?
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
I'm getting out of here.
I'm sorry, but I really need to go. Elliot's gone full-blown crazy.
We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
Crack him over the head with the lamp. But, okay, so, like, I know you need to call the police, but at the same time, it's like a little... Because the dad is just super done.
All right.
If the police come here.
You mean here? Specifically?
I understand now.
Like, the Amber House? Idiot!
What the fuck?
Better run, dickbag. Cops will be here any minute.
200 IQ.
So much destruction. All because Rachel got angry at her dad.
This looks like one of those phones you get at the dollar store that's full of candy.
Frank's couch is toast.
Oh, hell yeah.
Glad to see the bone made it. What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does he...
Daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
Go okay spaghetti on his bitch ass? I don't have any cans.
It's hard to kick this shit.
Just let her go, and I won't say...
Bad start.
What the fuck?
If this was hidden agenda, the game would just end right here.
You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help.
Get away from her!
I said shut the fuck up!
I'm starting to think this Damon Merrick might be a bad guy.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. What do I do with...
Damon!
What did you do?
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Chloe Price.
Where's Frank?
Your friend, Frank, took care of Damon. You don't need to worry about them right now.
So sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with
I think Rachel has to know. Like, if she's gonna be living with this dude.
You're not listening.
Rachel deserves to know what happened to you.
No. She
No, but like like I respect that you're an omnipotent ghost that I've created in my head and stuff like that, but
father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
yeah, like she has to know though.
I'm broken.
Everybody's broken, Sarah.
Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
I lost my father 2 years ago.
Just don't tell Rachel. She doesn't need to know her father is actually an evil mastermind.
You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief.
But I know what it's like to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had. Rachel needs you.
Rachel needs her family.
Yo, but her mom's a robot and her dad is essentially a murderer.
She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
Like, am I actually having this discussion where this lady, dream sequence or otherwise, is like, yeah, I mean, he did pay someone 10 grand to kill me, but like, you know, just let her live in ignorance. What are you talking about?
Holy shit. The Ambers are far from perfect. James is an elitist asshole
And a murderer.
What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you.
But he should, like, definitely be in jail, though.
What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt.
Oh, it's a tough one. I'm racking my brain trying to figure out how I'm going to approach this ethical quandary.
I'm done here.
She turns around, her face is a skeleton. Spooky. Am I gonna tell Rachel that her dad is, wow, that was not in our head, or at least it's left up to be ambiguous. What?
Maybe come back a little later.
Hey.
Hey, Rachel, your dad paid Damon Merrick to have your mom killed with a fatal overdose of heroin.
Fuck yeah.
So, like, I got Rachel. There's some things have gone down in the last 16 minutes that you missed. How melancholic.
Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Tell Rachel everything. Insta-lock. Is Elliot graduating? Like, please tell me we'd never have to see this guy again. It's kind of like, I mean, we should report him to the school, I'm pretty sure.
Right on.